It's all coming together, you guys.
Alright, so if you guys haven't watched the previous video, I did reveal at the end of the video that there was a car part for the Datsun 280ZX. It's actually for the coil conversion kit. Now, I went ahead and started preparing the Datsun for the coil conversion kit. Unfortunately, I ran into some unexpected issues. The strut casing for the Datsun 280ZX was cut too far. So unfortunately, the Datsun is going to be decommissioned for a while until I can get new parts to get installed and be able to drive the Datsun again. It is very, I would say, sketchy to drive right now because it has no proper suspension in the front, and the front of the car is just more towards the front. So even the outdated brakes can't handle all the weight of the engine and the car itself, especially going downhill. Luckily, when I was driving downhill, just to get everything fixed and just leave it off to the side for now. However, the Datsun will not be finished not too soon, so I already went ahead and started making plans and already started ordering new parts to fix the Datsun 280ZX. However, that is going to be a while, but that's not going to stop us. We're going to keep going and we're just going to continue what we're doing. However, for today's video, we'll be doing something just a little bit different today, but we'll be still focusing on the Datsun 280ZX on the side right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start on the video.
Okay guys, this is my daily slash beater. This is my Honda Civic LX 2004 sedan. It has over 200,000 miles on it. For the purpose of this video today, I'm going to be fixing my fog lights as well as doing an engine bay cleanup. And I will be helping out my friend too as well. I'm actually going to pick him up later today. And after that, we're going to go ahead and install some mud flaps. Let me actually go ahead and get that in a sec. I'll show you. So I have my mud flaps in the trunk here. Let's go back over here. Alright, so it's pretty scattered around right here, but these mud flaps are OEM for the sedan. They work on the 2001 to 2003. I have the 2004 edition, so they should line up perfectly. Like, I do have existing holes and a screw right up here and back there as well, that little hole is. So all I have to do is just line it up and it just fits on just like that. But before we get started and before we install these today, I'm gonna go pick up my friend and we're gonna do the engine bay cleanup. Afterwards, I'm going to clean up the mud flaps and then we're going to get them installed and as well fix my fog lights up here because they're actually held by one screw and it's like pretty loose. It is holding up pretty well. So far I've been had these for a week now and doing great. They're very bright and I really like them. But I'm going to go ahead and fix the screwing issue just so it doesn't fall out if I hit a hard bump or anything. Okay, so that's pretty much it, like what we're gonna do today. There are some stuff I need to finish with this car, like I need to fix like paint touch up, as well like my hood here and as well as the roof of my car. The paint is fading. I will be doing a video on like how to restore your paint on your daily or any of the cars. Like this car really needs a paint touch up. I do have like spots, cracks or scratches right here. I do have one bad crack somewhere in the bumper. Oh yeah. Like right here, I definitely need to put this. I'm not really too worried about that, but if this peels off, I'll definitely fix that when I get the chance. But eventually, I want to get some wheels, lowering springs, maybe a spoiler as well. I'm not concerned to like a turbo setup or an engine build or anything, because sadly, my daily is an automatic. I don't have no problem with my daily being automatic, but I do like driving this thing the way it is. I'm not trying to do anything super like high performance or anything like that with the engine. I just like to keep it clean and just work on the suspension a little bit. Maybe a little colder intake for the engine, but that's about it. But big thanks for this car, like, because eventually this car is gonna die out soon since it has a very high mileage rate. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started on the video. Gabriel! What's going on, man?
Got a skateboard, Kevin?
Okay, so we're at the dealership right now picking up my friend's car. He currently drives an Acura TSX. He just got to finish detailing, and once he picks up his car, I'm going to go ahead and start driving back home. He's going to come along with me too, but I'm going to see if I can try to pick up some rolling shots. There it is. Damn, okay. Okay guys, we're finally back home. We got Gabe's TSX over here. Actually, where's Gabe? Oh, there he is, right over there. So if you guys don't know, Gabe actually had a boosted Integra. What year was it, by the way?
Oh,
01. It was, I forgot, it had R888s on and obviously turbos.
57DR gram lights and mag blue with our R888Rs on them. I had a GT35 turbo kit on the 85. Made like 250 low boost. It was pretty fun. Never really took it to high.
He just had to sold it. And then he's got this TSX right now. Like, you forgot, like, you lowered the car, right?
It came lowered.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So the previous owner already lowered it, and then it had some Mugen reps on it, and I don't live for that rep life, personally. So I just throw on stocks for the time being, and plan on getting some reps soon.
Okay, for sure. Pop up the hood, because we gotta check to see what we're working on today.
Lo and behold, the beast.
VTEC. It's actually not that bad compared to mine. Yours is actually pretty decent.
Well, the main thing that I've been trying to get rid of is all this, like, I don't know, there was like a belt, rubbing on something, I guess. I don't know what, but it hasn't had it anymore, so it must have just rubbed.
Okay, for sure. I think we can get like these things off.
Yeah.
It just comes out right off my
Yeah,
fingers.
I just haven't put effort into it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I take care of this car, but not that much.
This isn't a show car, Kevin. It's okay.
Don't worry.
We're gonna make it a show car. Get that little single jingle going.
By the way, Gabriel, what do you think on the new fog lights and the new license plate now? Because you've never seen the car without the new fog lights so far.
I like the fog lights. It's a definite good touch. The bracket sits way better than when it was a little longer. I like it more clean.
Yeah, I had like 2 holes like right here, but
can
I eventually
fill
got a
those up.
bracket. Yeah, eventually, but if I care to put more money into the bumper.
There's always gonna be another daily out there.
Alright guys, as you can see, like my engine bay is completely dirty. We're gonna fix that today, as well as Gabe's TSX over there. Like, I do have products that can help me out, like make this engine be clean again. We're gonna dry wash it, I believe, and then we're gonna move on to step 2, which is wet washing it. And then we're gonna buff it out with some McGuire's like compound. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the materials out, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, the T6 engine bay is drying up. We already got it washed. Once it's dried up, we're gonna use this McGuire's Black Restore. This will pop out and make all the black pieces pop out really well. But we're just gonna let all the sun just do all its work of drying up all the water. As you can see, we have some still dripping right here. So with that being said, we're gonna go move on to my car and start the engine bay cleaning process. But I'm not gonna go ahead and film everything just because it's the same setup as we did on the TSX. So with the magic of editing, and just like that, the engine bay is finally finished up. Gabe's engine is already dried, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the black restored trim pieces. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. And we're still waiting for this one to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this first and then move on back to this one. Alright, you guys, I already finished washing up the mud flaps. I'm gonna go ahead and install the right side, and I'll be working on the left side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Alright, you guys, the OEM mud flaps are finally installed on the passenger side. I haven't done the driver's side yet, but I'm not gonna record that side since already just pretty simple stuff here. I just 3 Phillips screws, just screw them all in. They're pretty fastened in. I wouldn't say they wouldn't fall off. Like, some of them needed clips, but they should. I've found a couple of them. But in terms of looks, I'm really liking it so far. Obviously, eventually when I get some new wheels, it will really pop out. But for $30, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Alright, hey guys, so we finally finished up cleaning up the engine bays on the TSX and the Honda Civic. I got the OEM mud flaps on, they came out really good. In terms of the engine bay cleanup, I'd say it was better than we expected. Like, Gabe's TSX engine bay is really, really good. My Honda Civic, it's okay. Like, there are some spots that weren't able to get off, but they're still there, but you don't really see it unless you look really hard, so I'm pretty happy with that. But in terms of the condition that both of the engine bays are in now, I would say it's really, really good. So now I'm gonna start filming some cinematic shots of the mud flaps and the engine bays just to see like how well they came out. If you guys enjoyed this video today, be sure to hit the like button. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Me and Gabe are gonna go grab some grub. But if you guys find this useful, leave any comments down below and consider subscribing. Is there anything else you want to say, Gabriel?
This thing got VTEC?
Nah, it's bone stock. Got nothing, just a good old single cam. One day for sure.